Happy Global Running Day! Welcome to Melinda TV. Sorry for the late post, but I had a really early race this morning, so I sure did fall asleep editing last night. So I am posting a lot later than I usually do. But my race this morning was, of course, for Global Running Day, and it was a 5K in Central Park called One for You, One for Youth, which is pretty cool because you register and they give you a free pair of New Balance sneakers, and then they also donate a pair of sneakers to a youth in need. Is this the cutest race bib that you've ever seen in your life? Yes. Am I eating McDonald's while editing a video about a meal plan? Also yes. Was the McDonald's ice cream machine broken? So today's video is about my meal plan. In case anyone's wondering what it's like to be on a very strict diet for a short period of time, I do it twice a year, once before each marathon. I put myself on a very, very strict meal plan. Don't ask me for it. It's not online. It was passed on to me by a coworker who received it from one of his coworkers. It worked for me for my first marathon, so I just have been using it for every marathon since. It's funny because when I was training for my first marathon back in 2016, my coworker, he runs a lot like marathons and Ironman. So he was asking about my training, and he was like, well, how's your training going? And I'm like, oh yeah, I just ran for 14 miles. So proud of myself. And he goes, well, how's your nutrition? And I was like, what? Do I need to do that? And he goes, yeah. So, I do feel like eating clean does really, really help with that kind of distance. It is the only race distance that I put myself on a meal plan for. And the structure of the meal plan is I'll do it for the 31 days leading up to the marathon, and then the actual marathon is day 32. It is an approved list of foods. If it's not on the list, then you're not allowed to eat it for 31 days. Really, really strict. I'm only allowed to have carbs every 4th day. And the carbs that I am allowed to have are very limited, like oats, sweet potatoes, beans, that kind of thing. No bread, no pasta, none of that. And I have to eat 5 to 6 meals a day, but what I'm allowed to eat at what times of day is also very, very strict. So here are some of the highs and lows of me being on my meal plan leading up to my marathon in Cincinnati on May 5th. Meal plan is 31 days long. Day 32 is the marathon. So a while ago, knowing exactly when the marathon was, I counted exactly what day meal plan was going to start. It starts tomorrow. And so yesterday, when I was at work, I ordered delivery, and a lot of delivery places have a delivery charge. So whenever I order delivery from somewhere, from the office, I order in bulk. Like I'll order enough for maybe 5 or 6 meals and keep it in my work fridge. So I did that. Yesterday I ordered from this place down the road, and then I not only ordered enough food for yesterday's lunch, but I also got a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner for today, knowing that it was kind of like my last hurrah before meal plan started and I was going to be on a very strict diet. It wasn't until after I had already heated up my Oreo pancakes this morning that I realized that I miscounted. And tomorrow's not day 1 of meal plan. Today's day 1 of meal plan. So I'm off to a great start already. I wasn't even prepared. Like, I had a plan. I was going to go to work, go to the gym, get home from work, and then use the grocery store circular to make myself a shopping list, wake up early, and go shopping before work tomorrow. and have enough food to get myself started on meal plan. That didn't happen, so I went grocery shopping on my lunch break at work today, and I went to the wholesale store and I hauled. The good news is that this is my 4th time doing this meal plan, so I kind of know already what foods I am and am not allowed to eat. And I also know what foods I use very, very often, so I'll buy a lot more of those because I know that I'll go through them. So here is my receipt from Costco today. I got 6 tubs of yogurt. Plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I go through 6 tubs of yogurt for just me, and I promise you I'll go through all of it. I might even finish all 6 tubs before meal plan ends. I got 6 cartons of egg whites, liquid egg whites. I go through those like crazy. I got frozen mixed vegetables. I keep that in my work freezer, and I just have that for a couple of meals a day. I got a case of sparkling water. I got cauliflower rice, which I've never ordered before. I've had cauliflower on meal plan before. I've tried to make my own cauliflower rice. Really hard to do. Saw that it was pre-made and was like, yeah, I want this. I got baby carrots. I live off of baby carrots because they're one of few vegetables that don't require preparation. So if I didn't cook, then I'll just take a pack of baby carrots with me for the day. I also got chicken strips, like pre-cooked, then frozen chicken strips. I got 5 dozen eggs, and I promise you I'm going to use every single one of them. For just me, like, they sell them in 5 dozen. Eggs do go bad after a certain amount of time, and it's not a long time, so you would imagine, like, 5 dozen eggs is like, I don't know, a family of 4 or a family of 6. No, I'm eating 5 dozen eggs over the next 4 weeks. No big deal. I also got broccoli. I got mushrooms. I got 12 apples, which I'm going to eat all of them, and I probably will need to go back to the store like in a week and get more fruit, because I don't really remember what fruit I have in my freezer. I might not have. I might actually have enough fruit to get me through meal plan. I don't know. And then I got my vitamins, which technically are not a part of meal plan. I was just low on vitamins. The problem is, once I realized that I miscounted, and today was supposed to be day 1 of meal plan, I was like, okay, well, I have all of this food, like $30 worth of food that I ordered yesterday, and it's gonna go bad by, a month from now. So, and I also don't have any food. Like, at this point, I had not gone grocery shopping yet, and I was just sitting down to eat breakfast at my desk at work. So I'm like, okay, I don't think it'll kill me if I start tomorrow instead of today.
There was free lunch at work today, and they ordered pizza and soda, including orange soda, which I love. And I had a salad with chicken, and I had to pick the croutons out, and I couldn't have the dressing that came with it, so I just had a half a teaspoon of olive oil. And to drink, I just had coffee, and it tasted like hot butt cheeks because I couldn't put creamer in it. And I like black coffee if it's good coffee, but this isn't good coffee. This is like 96 K-cups for $1.17 on Amazon coffee. It's not even K-cups, it's like the imitation K-cups. It's like W cups. And that was my lunch. Watching Friends, and Phoebe's eating saltine crackers. So now I really want saltine crackers. I unleashed my hangry on some customers at work today because it's hard enough to find time to eat consistently on this meal plan, but now throw bartending into the mix where bartenders basically have no time to eat their own meals, even though the shifts are 8 to 10 hours long. So you'd think you have to eat in that time, but every time you try to eat, some customer's calling your name, watching you eat, asking you what you're eating, there's 2 other bartenders on. I deliberately waited for the other 2 bartenders to get here to finish eating, even though my food was 2 hours cold at that point. Leave me alone. Why does it smell like burning bread? I am just boiling water.
The hardest part about being on meal plan is probably finding time for all of my meals on Sundays. Sunday is my long run, so I'll be at the gym for 5 hours or more just running. For example, today I ate breakfast around 9:30, and then I had somewhere to go, and then from there I went straight to the gym, and I didn't eat anything in between because I knew that I'd be running. Ran 22 miles. I just got out of the gym, and it's now 5:30, and I'm eating for the second time today. And after this, I'm supposed to have 4 more meals. How?
But I may or may not have pulled a muscle in my shoulder, honking the horn of my car at this complete idiot. So I got sent on a trip for work, and eating has been absolute booty. A 5-hour drive. I got there last night, 8 something. And I brought, I ate all of my meals for the day. I brought food with me to eat in the car because I was coming from work and I have food there. So as soon as I got to the hotel, I just Googled where is the closest place that has food to where I'm staying. And it brought me to this little dive bar. When I say dive, I drank wine out of a bag. And they had a full menu with 2 sides. And the dude goes, I have 3 things on this menu. Okay, so I was supposed to have a protein, a vegetable, and a half of a fat. And what did I have for dinner last night? 2 hot dogs. And then I meant to go to Walmart after I left the bar and just pick up some vegetable for me to eat, but I got held up. But that's a story for a different day. And then this morning, after I finished my run, I was supposed to have a fruit and a third of a protein. Now, the hotel where I stayed has a complimentary breakfast, and it looked good. I've been on meal plan for complimentary breakfast before, and there's usually something for me to eat. And in the pictures, it looked good. And I go down, and the only protein there was for me was hard-boiled eggs, which I wasn't supposed to have a fat, so I couldn't have it because the yolk's still in it. So all I had was an apple. And then I went down again for my breakfast, for my meal 1, after I was finished getting ready and going to check out, and the hard-boiled eggs were gone. So there was nothing there that I could have for my meal 1. And then for meal 3, which is what I'm eating right now. So I had to stop to use the bathroom, and I figured let me just get food now so that I can eat it while I'm driving and not stop again. And I stopped at this supermarket thinking, supermarket, there'll be something for me because so much food. And the only protein that didn't need to be cooked or heated up was bagged tuna. So I had 6 ounces of bagged tuna with a plastic fork while I was driving. And I bought a bag of baby carrots, and the sell-by date was 2 days ago, but that's why the bag was 60 cents. So I bought it, and to be honest, I should have just gotten the bag that cost 43 cents more, because these baby carrots taste like soap and styrofoam. But I gotta eat them anyway.
So I made a refresher trip to Costco yesterday, which is actually really important because I never go grocery shopping, which is terrible. But I do go grocery shopping for meal plan because I have to. So I'll do one big trip at the beginning of meal plan and kind of get everything in bulk that I think I'm going to need. And then I need a refresher trip like 1 or 2 weeks from the end of meal plan, when it seems like I'm going to be running out of some stuff before meal plan ends. So that gave me my opportunity to get more liquid egg whites, which I knew I would go through. I started meal plan with 6 of the little 16-ounce cartons, and I'm now on my last one. Only 2.5 weeks into meal plan. Went through 6 cartons of liquid egg whites. And then I also was running out of fats. I started meal plan with about a quarter bag of almonds and about a half a jar of peanut butter and a full jar of almond butter, all gone. So I had to buy more peanut butter, more almond butter, and I also bought cashews, and that's definitely going to hold me over until the end of meal plan. And then I was also running out of proteins, which in the beginning of meal plan, I had a giant bag of shrimp, and I also had chicken, like a giant bag of grilled chicken, like frozen grilled chicken. And then I also had 2 full packages of chicken sausages, and all of that is gone now. So I found those chicken sausages, and it's like Adele's or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they are my obsession. I love these sausages so much, and it's technically cheating because they have things in them like habanero. One of the flavors is habanero, and another one of the flavors is pineapple bacon, and another one of the flavors is chicken apple. So it is mostly a chicken sausage, but it does have other ingredients in it, which I'm technically not supposed to have, but I don't care because they're delicious and super easy to prepare, and I could live off of those on meal plan and otherwise. And then I saw that Costco also had chicken meatballs by the same brand, and I was like, yeah. So I got those too. And I got another big bag of shrimp, and hopefully that'll be enough protein to hold me over until the end of meal plan. Because I think I have enough yogurt and egg whites. I definitely have enough eggs. I'm actually halfway through those 5 dozen eggs. It's insane to think that one person by herself could go through that many eggs in 2.5 weeks. But I'm also at the point of meal plan where I'm junk food hoarding. It's this really bad habit. Toward the end of meal plan, I start really craving junk food, and I'll just buy it and I won't eat it because I know that meal plan is almost over. So I'll get it and be like, okay, cool, I can have this in 2 weeks. It's actually a bad habit to have, because now I'm going to get back from my marathon and I'm going to have all of this junk food at my disposal, and I'm going to have to resist the urge to binge it. But in this moment, I'm junk food hoarding, and this happens every single time I go through meal plan. I have a basket of junk food on my desk at work that I've just been collecting over the past 2.5 weeks. One of my coworkers gave out those little Reese's peanut butter chocolate eggs to everyone, so I have a few of those. Then, somebody put Hershey Kisses in the kitchen today at work, and I grabbed a handful of those and threw them in my little basket. And then at Costco yesterday, look what I saw. It's a giant thing of baklava. And then I read it and I was like, oh my god, when does it expire? When does it expire? Should I buy it? And it expires in July. So I totally got it, and it's just going to sit in my apartment for a week and a half. And then I'm going to really try to not eat this whole giant case in one day. And then I saw something at Costco that I have never seen in stores before. Biscoff cookies. If you've seen my video on nut and seed butters, you know how I feel about Biscoff cookies. I thought that you could only get them on the airplane, and apparently they're now sold in Costco. And the serving size is 4 cookies. And I wonder how many cookies I'm going to eat in one sitting. That's going to be fun to find out. And then today I went to Walmart for cat food. And what did I leave with? I left with clearance candy. Reese's eggs and a different kind of Reese's eggs. I had to get one of each because these are in the pretty colorful foil packaging and these are in the mini wrappers, so I had to get one of each and they're 50% off. And then for my Oreo collection, dark chocolate Oreos, which are brand new, carrot cake Oreos, which are brand new, and fudge covered Oreos, which are brand new. And Oreos are just one of those things that if I see a flavor that I don't have, I have to buy it. And these I probably will not eat right after meal plan because I already have a ton of packs of Oreos. I'm not lying when I said I collect them. But we're not going to judge me for that.
It's marathon day. You know what that means. Time for a bagel. Been waiting a month for this. Beer and pork tacos.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I put out new videos on the first Wednesday of every month. See you next time.